And the challenge behind that, though, is that it typically requires a skill set that's different from the skills that you needed in order to go work for white folks. There's a certain skill set required to go get a job, to do job interviews, to fill out the applications and all that. There's another skill set required to start the business or to make the investment. There's a different way of thinking. There's a different type of risk tolerance required. So I would say that this has to not just be something that's transformational in the moment. I think it should be generationally transformational. I think that we should have entire systems and curriculums designed around making sure that our children are going to have investors whether the world accepts them or not. That means that if they have a great idea and nobody else wants to buy into it, they can start that business. If they have people around them that are capable of doing amazing things, they'll know how to piece that together in a systematic way that's going to create the space that allows their value to flourish. Right? I knew my worth as a finance professor, but I don't know if I could have convinced white universities to accept a radical black man like me. So I said, okay, that's fine. Let's just create the Black Business School because I know the value's there. It's not like the value appears because it's been acknowledged by white folks. It's like quantum mechanics. The quantum conversations. Like they have this thing called Schrodinger's cat, where they ask these philosophical questions, or they'll talk about weird things that happen in quantum physics, like a particle only has mass if it's observed, and if it's not observed, then there's nothing there, or it changes form, right? So really, sometimes we only believe our value is there when others observe it. And what I'm saying to you, and this is a consciousness exercise here, is I'm saying to you is that I really want you to practice observing your own value and see if you can see your own value, even if no one else sees it. Because that's, I think, really critical for Black people because you're at so much risk of other people having a distorted view of you. And if you internalize that too much, then you'll never see your worth. So that's my point on this for today. Educate our own kids because I know how valuable they are. And also, if you want to know little things like I know in our Black Millionaires of Tomorrow program, we have a model. It's called the STEARDI model. We want to build sturdy children. STEARDI stands for it's spelled STERDY, and it stands for Systems, Technology, Entrepreneurship, Relationships, Delegation for the youth. A young person who understands systems knows how to make money because you make money better with a system than through labor. Technology is critical because technology like AI is going to run the world. Entrepreneurship is important because you have to have the ability to create economic entities that are sustainable, not just wait for somebody to give you a job. Relationships are essential because relationships make things easier. If you are good at maintaining healthy relationships, that translates into money. If you want to look at a real life example at the national level, Jensen Huang, who the entrepreneur who created NVIDIA, that's now worth $4.5 trillion. The thing I love about Jensen Huang, I wish he was president, to be honest. This guy, I love the way he operates. He can get along with anybody. He has healthy relationships with damn near everybody. He could sit next to a guy like Trump and somehow become friends with him, but then he can become friends with Trump's enemies, and because he's focused on the bigger picture. The main thing is the main thing. It's building Nvidia and getting Nvidia into different markets around the world. Then he'll get on a plane and go meet with the leadership in China, right? And I love that because that's a skill that's curated. He learned, somebody taught him that, right? He didn't just wake up like this, right? So relationships, your child knows how to form relationships with others, then they know how to form teams. And when you can form a team, then that means you can go compete because then you say, okay, you play this position, you play that position, and that leads to the D. The D is delegation, knowing how to delegate. There should be a whole class in delegation. Literally, there should be a sturdy class, like learning systems, technology, entrepreneurship, relationships, and delegation. If kids learn these things as children, then they're not just going to make more money than others, but they're going to just be better at really getting things done.